Might this not be a good time to dust off those clever sayings like every cloud has a silver lining? So, out of the ashes of Corona, Africa must rise. So, it's envisioning a new Nigeria through Africa. So, interestingly, every time I open my WhatsApp during lockdown, I would be diverted to a newspaper article I downloaded a couple of weeks earlier, in which President Trump, in February this year, had listed Nigeria as one of the countries whose citizens would be barred from applying for immigrant visas to the United States in the future, citing security concerns. I remember there was quite a hula baloo about it at the time, and many were upset, almost like it was the end of the world. I also recall that last year, about this time, the UAE denying young Nigerians visas, a sanction imposed on all Nigerians because of the criminal behavior of a few. All the time, African countries were referred to as shithole countries by President Trump. You know, our reference to the foreign and our dependence on the munificence of external countries caused us to remain dumbstruck even when our sovereignty and our dignity was challenged. But here we are today, like all other African countries. We shut our airports on the 21st of March 2020. We haven't gone anywhere. Nobody has come into Nigeria, and the country is still standing. So, what does that tell us? What does it tell us about what is possible, what we are capable of, and about our strength across the African continent? What does it tell us about our capacity to be independent? What does it tell us about our capacity to be able to stand on our own? What does it tell us about what we really need and what we have? What does it tell us about the unnecessary imports of huge amounts of consumables from China and the rest of the world, which includes toothpicks, by the way, that we haven't been able to do for a while? But at this time, we're only able to import necessary emergency supplies, and we're still standing. We had become a country that produced nothing. We are so import dependent and external travel reliant that many probably thought we couldn't survive the closure of our borders. We need to start to review our priorities. We are a nation on a continent that is blessed with natural resources. We are blessed with rich soil for agriculture, a rich history, and a young population. If Africa could get its act together, we probably would produce most of the foods that we consume. And after feeding ourselves, we could even feed the rest of the world. Take our doctors performing health miracles everywhere in the world except here. Take our crude Bonnie Light, treasured everywhere else except here. Every time oil prices go up, we panic. Our external dependence leaves us afraid and is in a state of despair. Because we produce little, we sell our oil just so that we can squander the revenue on imports, foreign travel, and foreign goods and services, including education and health. Have we thought about what we can use our oil for internally? A lot. And please bear with me while I list it. Um, Gasoline or petrol, fuel oils, liquefied petroleum gas, lubricant oil, tar and pitch, shale and heavy oil, gas hydrate. We could completely power ourselves. Then we have byproducts of oil. There are over 6,000 byproducts of oil. So, and the ones that come readily to mind are fertilizer, linoleum, perfume, insecticide, petroleum jelly, soap, vitamin capsules, acrylic, nylon, spandex, roofing materials, water pipes, shampoo, antifreeze, combs, food preservatives, plastic, wood, rubber, cement, candles, hand lotion, balloons, crayons, ballpoint pens, ink, rubbing alcohol, epoxy, insect repellent, fertilizer, trash bags, aspirin, sunglasses, and even artificial limbs. So why can't we be self-sufficient? The grace of the Almighty is shining on our continent so far, but despite the odds, we're doing a great job managing the COVID-19 pandemic. So let us seize the moment. Out of the ashes of the coronavirus, let Africa rise.